Hi. Ooh. Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing wonderful today. We're here for another beautiful day at the river. It is quite beautiful today. No sun behind the clouds. Air's a little bit wet, so I have the umbrella because chances of rain, they're always there. They're always there. We always have that chance of rain. But it is still a beautiful morning. A quick visual descriptor: I have long glasses, a black coat and hood, coffee mug in hand. Behind me is the river. The trees are getting back their green, and actually there's a tree a ways over that way that I can see has a bunch of like almost like white flowers or something like that starting to bloom on it. We're up in this gazebo in a public park space that I've been using since I haven't been able to get to the trails. Now, we might still be here for a little while because the river hasn't gone down enough for me to really think it's safe to get out on the trails just yet. But you never know what's coming along. I hope you have your coffee, your tea, whatever it may be, whatever gets your day going, whatever makes your day wonderful. I am a coffee person, so I'm not having a little sip. Get yourself a cuppa in hand, something nice, something warm, something refreshing. Ooh, I apologize. Morning beverages can be comforting in a cup. It's a lovely thing to have, a little bit of comfort in life. Anywhere that we can find our own comfort is incredibly valuable. So, as always, I recommend you find comfort, your own joy, wherever you can in life. Whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you smile, or whatever makes you content. That moisture in the air is actually sitting slightly in my sinuses. It happens. You know, I realize that I come on here a lot and we have conversations about becoming a better artist, becoming a better writer, becoming a better creator, things that we can do, things that we can practice, skills and frames of mind. And it never becomes less important. It always incredibly important because for me, the arts are how I communicate with the world. It's not just a career path, it's a calling, it's a way of life, it's a purpose. So, no matter what your purpose is, no matter what your calling is, whether you're drawn to be artistic, creative, whether you're drawn to a specific field or area of study, no matter how you're being pulled, no matter what your heart says is right, it's right. That's probably the thing for you. That's what's waiting for you in your life. Go out and seize it. Take hold of your dreams. But on becoming a better artist, there are some more things that we can talk about. The transition wasn't smooth, but the topic, most important. Now, whether you paint or whether you draw, whether you're a photographer, whether you're a content creator, a video creator, whether you're a live streamer, there's one really useful practice that you can do to build up your understanding subject, of shape, of light, of so many other things. Reference libraries. When we need to research a subject, if you want to write an article, or if we're going to school and we need to take classes, or so many other different things, if we're writing up some new business proposal, you have to do research. Research is incredibly crucial. Um, and when you're an artist, research is actually still incredibly crucial, not just in learning new skills, not just in developing our abilities, but also in being able to make the connections in your mind between a pose, a shape, the anatomy of the body, the wings of a bird. How does tree bark grow? How does light pass through a window? Amongst so many other things. I highly recommend you start building up a reference library. Now, if you're a writer, reference library, again, still vitally important. And if you're a live streamer, there's other ways to build up your reference library. But let's stick to just this for now. If you draw or if you paint, whatever those subjects are, whatever those concepts are that you want to create on the page, on the canvas, start finding images of them. You can take the pictures yourself. You can go online. You can start searching. You can get on social media and you can look at other people's pictures. You can follow other artists and you can start building up your own saved files or print things out so that you have images to look at to help you direct and see a little better and a little different. I don't want to say better, actually. Just see a little different. Our reference libraries, whether it's written or image, these are a powerful tool that we need to keep for ourselves. And if you're a live streamer or you make video, reference libraries are still very useful, very vital. And you can do things like take stills from videos of specific setups, lighting, things like that. And also take written articles. And if you're a painter, definitely articles also are important for your reference library. Your reference library is going to be images, shapes, colors. It's going to be animals, light, maybe pictures of how someone set up their studio. From these images in our reference library, we can build a more comprehensive and complete set of skills and viewpoints and vantage points by which to create. We can use them if you're a painter or you draw or you're an artist of that sort. You can use them as models for your creations or inspiration for your creations. If you're a writer, you can use it as a way to deconstruct. If it's images, you can deconstruct those images. Consider how you would describe those images. Consider what's there, what you see, what you don't see. Consider how you would explain it to someone else. If you're a live streamer, consider how you can use that type of setup, that lighting, that studio space. What are the thirds like on the screen or the eighth? Where is everything? Those spatial relations are going to help each and every one of us in so many different ways. So, in quick summary, build up your reference library. Get online, find images, videos, articles, information, and save those things. Print them, create a file folder on your computer, screenshots, save the links so that you can revisit the sites, however it works best for you. But you're most certainly going to need a reference library to go back to so that you can reinvigorate and redirect your flow. Now, another thing that we really need to talk about is exploration. No matter what kind of a creator you are, artist you are, writing, drawing, music, we need to explore. So if you stay entirely in one genre, explore other genres. If you paint entirely with acrylic, get into watercolors and oil. If you make just acoustic music as a musician, look into electric music. These kinds of expansions of exploration of medium are going to broaden your artistic language and skill set vastly. And it's so important that we have as many skills as we can get. Morning over there on Twitch, I'm so glad to see you. We we need to have as broad an art language as we can muster in ourselves, because there's so many different people in the world. There's so many different stories to tell. There's so many different paintings yet unpainted. There's so many films that haven't been made. There's so many articles that contain information that might change someone's life that haven't yet been written. So explore outside what you do. If you write about health, look at the other side of the coin on that, because there's a lot of unhealthy stuff that's being put out. And if you write about, feelings, or if you write about nature, look at the mechanical, look at the artificial. If you like sci-fi, look into fantasy. If you like fantasy, look into autobiography. Read and absorb this other information. Try it, practice it, learn the way they communicate, and through doing this, you will improve the way you communicate. You'll make yourself more open and accessible, and more people might be able to connect to the message that you want to put out, the story that you want to create, the painting that you want to make, the video that you're going to create. Our art language needs to be expanded and explored. Now, beyond building up your reference library and exploring things outside what you do, there's another really important thing that I'm going to touch on really quick, and that's make mistakes. We have to make mistakes. There's no getting around it. We have to make mistakes. I make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. We have to allow ourselves the room to make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. And that's okay, because that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing that we make mistakes. It's not a bad thing that not all of our decisions are the right decisions. It's not a bad thing if you follow one career path for 10 or 20 years and then you decide later, oh my goodness, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I want to try something new. And whether you're 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 or 60, it's never the wrong time to say, I might have made some mistakes and I want to start again. And you can, and you should. I'm so glad that this message is helpful and needed. We need the space to expand our view, to explore what we do, and to not always get it right. Through not always getting it right, we're actually going to find a lot more lessons than if we just try to make everything practice perfect. We can't be practice perfect, and we shouldn't try to be. We should be authentically and completely who we are. And if that means you find yourself maybe at 65 years old deciding now's the time you want to go back to college, do it. And maybe you're 18 and you're just coming into the world and everyone's telling you what to do. But you want to try something, and maybe people don't agree, but you should do it. You should do it because these are your mistakes to make. I'm not going to go much further on this, but I really do think it's important. Now, as always, I wish you all the absolute best. Get yourself a cuppa. You deserve one. You most certainly deserve one. You've done so much. You're amazing. Explore, grow, learn, and keep doing whatever it is that is your passion, your drive, what you're being called to do. Now, before I get going today, I do want to share one thing. Depending on where you're joining me, there's going to be a link somewhere nearby for my digital gallery, alcmcduffyart.com. And if you visit my digital gallery, you're going to find my art. You're not just going to find art I've made recently, you're going to find a bunch of different things. And there's also a page where you can sign up to my art workshops. But right now, if you visit my digital gallery, you're going to find art prints. I have brand new art prints. You know, maybe you want fine art in your home, in your office, your cafe, your bar, your restaurant, wherever it may be. You want fine art there, but you look at originals and you're like, I don't know. Whatever it might be, you want to bring more fine art into your space, into your home. Well, art prints are a wonderful way to do this. You get the benefit of a beautiful creation. You get the benefit of something to brighten your space. You get the benefit of being able to support the arts and artists of all sizes. Many different artists create art prints as a way for more people to enjoy and take in their art. So currently I have 8 art prints, some of my charcoal work, some of my paintings, some of my abstractions, some of my portraiture. Now, do consider getting yourself an art print, supporting the arts, helping support this artist, but also you're supporting a wider range of people. You're supporting the business that actually creates the prints that I produce for all of you. You're supporting the company that hosts my website. You're supporting the people that I work with, the other video creators I work with. You're supporting all the different channels, but you're also helping support things like indie film, indie books, indie art. Because every time you pick up print, every time you purchase a piece of art from an independent creator, like a spider web, like ripples on a pond, that's it. You drop a stone in the water, and it spreads out to so many other people. Thank you so much on Twitch. Yes, so many good things coming up. Yes, the time is up. Listen, I wish you all the absolute best. Please check out my digital gallery. I hope your day is most wonderful. Be well, be excellent, and I'll see you all again real soon. Bye, everybody.